Hi, my name is Sean Kelly and you're very welcome to this lesson focusing on speed reading. We're going to look at three different questions here. What is reading? What slows reading down? And how to speed reading up. So what is reading? Basically, reading is looking at words which form sentences in order to understand the message that is being communicated. It's simply, in its simplest form, it's just information that's on a page put into recognizable symbols, which we call letters, which are brought together into words, and those words forming sentences, the sentences forming paragraphs, with the aim of communicating some message to you, just like you're doing right now as you read this. See, can you read and understand what's on the next slide? A little bit of a humorous angle there on reading. Okay, what slows reading down? Number one, no specific goal for reading. So sometimes people just start reading, they get their notes out and they just start on page one and keep going till the end. You really need to have a focus for your reading. What question, for example, do you want answered? Or you can go through the who, what, when, where, how and why in terms of your goal for reading, but make sure that you have a goal for reading, in particular if it's for studying and learning. If it's just reading a novel for enjoyment, well, the goal is enjoyment and that's fine, but in terms of learning you need to have a specific, clear goal in mind as you're reading, and this will greatly improve your speed of getting through the information. Secondly, beliefs. We all learn how to read and write in school, or at least most of us do, and we've never really looked at reading since. So we get up to a particular speed and then we carry on like that for life. So some people say, well, I'm a slow reader, other people say, oh, I'm okay at reading, and so on. So the belief is that we just can't get any faster. But have we even tried to go faster since we left school? So we need to open our mind a lot more about what is possible. Like any other skill in life, the more you practice it, the better you get at it. And if you practice going fast, you will get faster. It's as simple as that. 3. Vocalizing every word. So the belief is that we look at the words, we say the words in our heads, and then we understand them. In fact, we don't need to say them at all. We can just scan them with our eyes, and our eyes can understand the message that is being communicated. Now, obviously, that may take a few steps in the process of learning speed reading before that happens, but at least cut down on the amount of words that you do say. Because if we have to say every word as we read, we're limiting our speed reading to about 250 words per minute. If we don't have to say every word, we can see things a lot quicker than we can say them. 4. What's called regression. So we've read a few sentences and then we go back and say, what was that I read there a few minutes ago again? So we keep on going back and forth, checking do we remember what we read before. Again, we need to trust. We've spoken about the subconscious mind a little bit on the course previously. We need to trust the potential within our mind, and by trusting it more, it works better for you. So you don't need to keep regressing. Keep moving forward as you're reading. And 5, eye fixation on every word. Well, this is similar to 3 where we vocalize every word. So if we focus our eye on every single word, then our eye stops for a fraction of a second. So again, we want to keep our eyes moving in one direction. We don't need to fixate on every word because our eyes, through peripheral vision, will take in a lot more than we realize. So trust again is important on that one.